One timeout east side. Monona Groves fans chanting,
"Let's
something.
go blue."
Let's go blue. Receiver on the left, 2 on the right. Tight end on the left side. Young on the right side of Ogden. Ogden drops back, looks right, gets some pressure, steps up, and is sacked.
That's the sack line on the sack there. And a Monona Grove offensive lineman down, maybe just in frustration.
And the Monona Grove side has to take his last timeout.
Yeah, injury timeout because he stayed down extra. They're forced to take their last timeout. That was number 75, Ross Guyette, that was down. And it looked to be possibly just out of frustration, so maybe a big mistake on his part. Although they might have taken the timeout anyways.
There are no timeouts remaining on the scoreboard. I think because we had a little too much to report there, I don't know that we're going to get to a break here. So, let's break it down. 2 minutes remain. 2:00 is on the clock. Ross Guyette, I believe one of their starting linemen, frustrated and is on the sideline at the trainer's table now.
Yeah, he is possibly. Maybe he's frustrated because he got injured. Possibly unsure, but he's on the trainer's table now. That could be big for them.
Ross Guyette, a senior, 5'11", 253, offensive and defensive lineman. 2 minutes remain exactly. Mount Horeb score 34. Monona Grove score 28. Mount Horeb up 6. 2nd and 21. Receiver on the left, 2 on the right. Tight end on the left side, Torrin Young on the right side of Ogden. Ogden drops back to pass. Another rush. Pass completes into Hemiak, taken down at the original line of scrimmage at about the 41-yard line by Bama Doyle.
Big there by Doyle, though, to get the tacklers. That could have been big if he got past him. No one there.
2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. One is Torrin Young, tight end on the left side, and Brady Blang. Ogden alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass, gets some pressure, going deep over the middle. Incomplete. Monona Grove fans looking for a flag, and they will not get one.
It looked as if Reckner may have been holding the receiver on that play, but we'll take the call, and he must not have been, as the officials didn't call it, so it'll be 4th and 11 for Monona Grove now.
1:35 remains. Mount Horeb 34, Monona Grove 28. Mount Horeb getting excited. Looks like they'll have a few extra defensive players, defensive backs, and it looks like they'll be standing at the first down mark. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Brady Blang, the tight end on the left side, Ogden, and Young in the backfield. Ogden takes a snap, gets pressure, looks to his right, knocked down by Bama Doyle. The ball is at the 41-yard line. Mount Horeb has the ball. 1:30 remains here.
And they will be able to just run out the clock, Monona Grove, with no timeouts remaining now. Hobby is going to run down to the field now, so I'll take over on the play-by-play. Hoppy's going to go try and snag an interview after the game with one of the players or possibly a coach. So I'll be with you for the rest of the game now as Mount Horeb takes over possession of the ball at the Monona Grove 41-yard line. 1:31 remaining here in the 4th quarter in the game. Mount Horeb up 34-28. And I'll welcome Blaine on with me now in the booth. Bringing back Wisco Radio.
Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of work here, just making sure that Bryce is actually going to go down here for a live interview, and he'll be able to get a live interview here at some point throughout the night. We're going to see who he chooses, but we will be able to get him on the mic at some point here, and we'll see who he chooses. But once again, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Mount Horeb has run one play now while we've been talking. They kneeled the ball once. The clock just ticking under 1 minute remaining in the game now. Monona Grove with no way to stop the ball. Vikings line up in the victory formation once again. Myler takes a snap, kneels it, and I believe one more play will do it in this game.
Yeah, what a game for the Vikings. He's really coming out from the front and really taking control of this game. Kind of knowing the history of MG, that first game of the season not coming out with the W, they were able to kind of put that behind them and really go out and make sure that they come out with the W and not really think about that last game. They really had a lot of control over the whole game tonight. First drive for MG, really strong drive by Young there, and we thought he was kind of be the person here as the clock is now winding down. The Vikings take their final victory knee as we're at 6 seconds, 34-28 is going to be the final score tonight as the clock hits 0. The Vikings will be moving on to the level 3 playoff game, and we're going to see who we have here for Bryce. I don't know who he's going to get down there, but Vikings will win here in Monona Grove as they defeat the Silver Eagles, ending their season. Great season by Torn Young. Really a great player, as he's going to be one of those players to watch here in the future as he goes on here to college and continues to impress many football teams throughout the nation. And once again here, that final score, 34-28. And we are going to head to a quick break here, but we're going to get Bryce Hopwood here on the mic, see who he chooses for his with the Wisco Radio Player of the Game tonight. Just a reminder before we take a quick break, Wisco Radio will be having live video coverage of the soccer game tomorrow.
Are you ready?
Lead Frederickson open for 3 in the corner. Shot is good. 10-2. He skips over to Frederickson on the left wing. 3 is up. Shot is good. Frederickson answers back. Vikings take the lead. 25-23.
Bringing you the Vikings Sports Network live on your computer or mobile device.
Crosses over to his left side. Delane goes up strong. Tough shot off the rim and bounces in. And Myler heading to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. 1:02 remaining fourth quarter. Myler looks to drive in the lane, goes up strong off the glass and in. Vikings take the lead. Lazar to inbound, gets it into Epping, back to Lazar. 10 seconds remaining. Lazar dribbles from right, gets it to Epping, flips it to Frederickson, fakes the 3, now looks to drive. Shot fake, top 3 is up and good. Oh my God!
Frederickson for the win.
Reckner at the free throw line. 7.2 seconds played. First one is up off the back iron, no good. Rebound Mueller, 6 seconds to play. Gets it to Thomas, left side. Shot to Kelsey is up and no good. Rebound Myler, and the Vikings are heading to the state semifinal for the first time since 1941. As the Vikings get over the hump and are heading to the Kohl Center.
Here they are, the voice of the Vikings, live on WiscoRadio.com.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here at Lake Mills High School. This afternoon, we have a matchup between the Mount Horeb Vikings and the Lake Mills L-Cats. Lake Mills will be entering this game with a 9-4 record while averaging 63 points per game. Last Thursday, the L-Cats faced off against Poynette and came out with the win with a score of 57-53. Leading scorer of that game was senior Charlie Bender with 21 points in the victory. Lake Mills currently sitting at second place in the Capital North with a 3-1 conference record behind Lakeside Lutheran. Leading scorers for the L-Cats are as follows. Senior Drew Stoddard with 12.8 points per game. Senior Adam Moen with 13.1 points per game. And senior Charlie Bender with 20.5 points per game. With that, we will take our first break of the Wisco Radio pregame show, Viking Stats, coming up next.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Keeping Wisconsin strong.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan of Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit plainwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to the Wisco Radio pregame show. Tip-off coming up soon. Starting lineups being introduced right now. We'll go through those with you. For Mount Horeb, senior Torin Hanna. Up next, number 10, senior Tyler Banfield. Next, junior, number 21, Ray Wooler. Number 40, Reese Rick. And number 12, Carter Ackerman. Now for Lake Mills. Introducing all of the seniors for senior night. Number 0, Drew Stoddard. Number 2, John Wilkie. Number 10, Jonathan Lund. Number 20, Jackson Retrum. Number 22, Adam Moen. And number 23, Charlie Bender. Getting into some stats for the Vikings. The Vikings are coming into this matchup with a 1-0 record. First game of the season was last Tuesday as they came out victorious against Oregon 63-40. Leading scorers in the season opener for the Vikings were junior Ray Wooler, senior Tyler Banfield, and Paul Matthews with 12 points. Next game for the Vikings will be against Barneveld on Thursday. No tip-off must be a new rule here with the COVID restrictions as the Vikings will start with the ball. Torin Hanna will be passing it into Tyler Banfield. Tyler Banfield at the top. Banfield at the top, dribbling around. Wooler cutting to the hoop. Over to Wooler, now to Hanna. Hanna at the top, dribbling left. Driving in, kicks it to Banfield in the corner. Now back down to Hanna. Hanna pulls up for the shot, no good. Ball bounces around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rick for the Vikings. Ball will go to Lake Mills. Number 23, Charlie Bender, bringing the ball up for Lake Mills, kind of the star player for them. Kicks it over to Foster. Foster over to Stoddard. Stoddard now to Retrum. To the top, dribbling left, kicks it out. Bender with it, now to the top to Moen. Kicks it over to Retrum. Retrum now to Stoddard. Stoddard. Top of the key, kicks it left, now back to the top. Over to the right in the corner, dribbling left. Pulls it back, now back to the top. Vikings with a nice defensive stand as they shoot up a three, no good. Ball bounces around, finally rebounded by Hanna. Hanna bringing it up, setting things up at the top, over to Banfield, now to Wooler in the corner. Wooler dribbling in, kicks it to Hanna. Hanna shoots up the three, no good. Rebound Lake Mills. Pushing it up is Stoddard, now to Moen. Moen down low to Retrum. Retcham in the post, working on Rick. Now kicks it out for the three. No good. Rebound Wooler. Hannah now pushing it up for the Vikings. Over to Ackerman. Ackerman now to Banfield in the corner. Dribbling left. Pulls it back. Now to Hannah. Hannah dribbling in. Spin move. Puts it up. No good, but a foul will be called. Hannah will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Lake Mills foul, 23, Charlie Bender, his team's first. The line from Mount Horeb, shoot 2 toward Hannah.
Foul was on Charlie Bender, his first of the game. Hannah now at the line. His first free throw is up and good.
Mount Horeb lined up 2, Paul Matthews.
First points of the game go to the Vikings as Paul Matthews checks into the game for Carter Ackerman. Hannah, second free throw up and also good. 2-0 Vikings early in this one with 16 minutes left to play in the first half. Bender bringing it up, kicks it over to Stoddard. Stoddard now to Retcham. Retcham down to Moen. Moen dribbling in, working on Wooler. Goes up for the shot, no good, but gets the foul. Moen will now head to the line for his 2 free throws.
Foul, 21, Ray Waller, his team's first. Line for Lake Mills shooting 2, Adam Moen.
Foul was on Ray Wooler, his first of the game. First free throw from Moen is good. Garrison Lindley now checking into the game for Reese Rick. Moen, second free throw. Good as well. Banfield running the point guard position for the Vikings, bringing it up. Trying to dribble right. Goes in, goes up for the shot, and gets it to go. Nice lay-in there by Banfield, working on his defender one-on-one. Wilkie with it over to Retcham. Retcham now to Stoddard in the corner. Stoddard dribbling left, back to Retcham. Stoddard at the top, over to Moen. Moen dribbling in, goes up with the shot and banks it in. Game is tied 4-4 with 15-16 left to play in the first half. Hannah over to Banfield. Banfield now to Wooler. Wooler kicks it to Matthews. Matthews now to Hannah. Hannah at the top, dribbling in, going up with the shot, and bounces in. Torn Hannah now with 4 points in this one. Guarding his defender, Bender. Now to Moen. Moen goes up and gets it to go. Banfield bringing it up, kicks it left to Lindley. Kicking it to Matthews as a travel will be called. Reese Rick checking back into this game for junior Ray Wooler. As Stoddard will bring it up the court, guarded closely by Banfield right away. Over to the wing. Kicks over to the other wing, dribbles in. Bender with it, now over to Stoddard. Stoddard puts up the 3, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Lindley. Matthews pushing it up. Gets it to Hannah at the top. Trying to set up a play, dribbles left. Puts up the shot, no good, but draws the foul and will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Lake Mills foul, 23, Charlie Bender, his team's second.
Charlie Bender with his second foul already. Good for the Vikings as their leading scorer already in foul trouble. Hannah, first free throw good. Bender will check out of the game. Coming into the game for him will be John Wilkie. Hannah, second free throw. Good as well. Score is now 8-6 with 14 minutes left in the first half. Stoddard over to Retcham. Retcham to Wilkie. Stoddard now with it, dribbling right as he throws it out of bounds. tipped by no one, and will be Vikings ball. As I mentioned, Stoddard getting in foul trouble early here. Good news for the Vikings. Coming into this game, averaging 21 points was Stoddard. So hopefully they can take advantage of this right now with him out of the game. Matthews with it on the wing, gets it to Hannah in the post. Trying to work on his defender. Doesn't get it, takes it out. Gives it to Matthews. Matthews at the top. Now to Lindley. As he passes it right into the arms of Stoddard. Stoddard takes it down to the other end and gets the easy lay-in. Torrin Hanna bringing the ball up. Over on the wing. Kicks it to Rick. Johnson at the top now puts up the three and gets it to go. Junior Sam Johnson with his first points of the game. Stoddard over to Wilkie. Wilkie now to Retrom. Stoddard over to Wilkie. Now at the top. Lake Mills not getting much offense going here. Vikings playing some really good defense. Wilkie at the top, kicks it to Stoddard. Stoddard now over to Moen. Moen trying to get it down to Retrom in the post, gets it to him. Whistle blown. They say no shot, but they will call a foul on Paul Matthews, his first of the game.
Mount Horeb foul to Paul Matthews, his first, each second. Mount Horeb line at 21, Ray Waller.
Ray Wooler checking into this game for Torrin Hanna. Lake Mills gets it in. Retrom over to Wilkie. Wilkie at the top. Over to Moen. Moen now down low. Kicks it to Wilkie. Wilkie now to Moen. Puts up the three. No good, short. Fighting for the board as Sam Johnson ends up with it. Vikings now trying to push it up. Over to Matthews. Matthews on the wing. Kicks it to Wooler at the top. Wooler now to Lindley. Lindley driving in. Meets a couple defenders. Kicks it to Johnson. Over to Wooler for three from the top. No good. Rebounded by Moen. Stoddard. Driving all the way in. Layup. No good. Rebound's fought as Lake Mills ends up with it. Now on the ground as the Vikings have it, and a timeout will be called. With that, we will also take a timeout. You're listening to Wisco Radio. Vikings up 10-8.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak days. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit GrandStayMountHoreb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com. This is Wisco Radio.
Couple baskets scored during that break as Lake Mills pushes it up the court and gets the dunk. Lake Mills now leads 15-14 with 9 minutes left. Adam Moen throwing down the dunk as Tyler Banfield now looks to push the ball up. Banfield at the top, working on his defender. Tries to get it to Hannah, but it's stolen away as Hannah will regain possession. Hannah now kicks it to Banfield. Banfield gives it to Hannah in the corner. Hannah guarded by Stoddard, driving baseline, puts up the shot, tip no good. Rebound Lake Mills. Moen pushing it up, guarded by Waller. Moen now to Foster. Foster to Wilkie. Wilkie now to Stoddard. Stoddard gets it down to Retram. Retram in the corner, guarded by Rick. Trying to drive left, kicks it out. Now Wilkie with it, over to Foster. Foster puts up the three. No good, rebound Rick. Lake Mills now only 1 for 7 on three-pointers tonight. As there was a timeout taken, we'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Welcome back to Lake Mills High School. Vikings down 15-14 with 8:04 left in the first half. Moen having quite the start for Lake Mills with 8 points and also the slam dunk to go with it. Coming out of this timeout, I believe it will be Mount Horeb ball. 5 on the floor for the Vikings right now are Banfield, Hannah, Matthews, Lindley, and Waller. Banfield bringing the ball up for the Vikings. Kicks over to Lindley. Lindley going left, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews getting the screen from Hannah. Now gets it to him, tipped, out of bounds, and will be Lake Mills ball. Vikings now with 5 turnovers in this game, something that they really need to clean up if they want to get back on top in this one. Stoddard with it at the top, guarded by Banfield. Over to Retram. Retram to Moen in the post and puts it up for another basket. Moen now with 10. Banfield to Matthews. Matthews on the wing, dribbling left. Tries to get it to Lindley. Tipped by Retchram, they say, and will be Mount Horeb ball. Vikings getting it into Wooler, tipped. Ball's in the air and is recovered by Lake Mills. Leading scorer for Lake Mills coming into this game was Bender as he checks back in. Banfield gets the steal, tries to get it to Hannah. Tipped away, but somehow regains possession as Matthews now puts up the three. No good. Matthews with his own rebound gets it to Banfield. Banfield now puts up the three, no good. Rebounded by Bender. Kind of a crazy couple possessions there. Ball's just flying around everywhere. As Retchram has it down low, puts up the shot, but they say he traveled. Will be Vikings ball. 6:49 left to go in this first half. Vikings down 17-14.
Traveling violation, Mount Horeb ball.
Banfield bringing it up. Speeding it up now. Working on his defender, Wilkie. Goes up with it and rattles in. Stoddard dribbling up. Over to Wilkie in the corner. Now to Bender. Bender back to Wilkie. As Bender puts up the three, good. Banfield over to Wooler. Wooler on the wing. Now to Hannah in the corner. Lindley. Now gets it to Hannah. As Hannah will dribble left, kicks it to Matthews. Matthews now to Lindley. Lindley dribbling right. Puts up the shot. Doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Stoddard. Stoddard pushing it up to Moen. Now back to Stoddard. Stoddard puts up the three. Rattles out. No good. Tipped out, and Stoddard will get the board. Now gets it down low to Retchram. Retchram puts up the shot. No good, but he draws the foul. Retchram will head to the line for two shots. Foul was on Paul Matthews, his second of the game. Retchram, first free throw. Short, no good.
Mount Horeb line of 12, Carter Ackerman, 40, Reese Rick. Lake Mills line of 3, Ethan Foster.
Retchram now getting ready for his second shot. Rattles in. 21-16 now the score. 5:25 left in this first half. Banfield over to Ackerman. Ackerman to Rick. Rick guarded closely, gets it back to Ackerman. Ackerman at the top. Over to Hannah. Hannah trying to dribble right, crosses over, goes in. Puts up the shot, no good, but draws the foul. Hannah will head to the free throw line again here for two shots. Foul was on Drew Stoddard. His first of the game. Hannah now at the line for his first shot. Shot is up and good. Hannah now getting ready for his second shot. Shot is up, bounces, and bounces out. Rebound, Lake Mills. As he's dribbling the ball and just kind of loses it, goes out of bounds, and will be Mount Horeb ball. Not really sure what happened there with Retchram. Must have dribbled it off his foot or something. But Mount Horeb will regain possession. Hannah gets it into Banfield. Banfield over to Ackerman. Ackerman to Hannah. Hannah now to Rick. Rick gets it to Banfield down low. Banfield dribbling it out. Resetting things here. Now gets it over to Ackerman. 4:38 left until halftime. Banfield now to Rick. Rick dribbling in, kicks it to Hannah. Hannah to Ackerman. Ackerman in the corner, dribbling in, gets it to Hannah. Now trying to get it to Rick down low, gets it. Rick now to Ackerman in the corner, puts up the three and rattles out. Rebounded by Stoddard. Stoddard pushing it up to Bender. Bender now back to Stoddard. Stoddard goes in, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Torrin Hanna. Pushing it up to Banfield. Gets it now to Wooler. Wooler puts up the three and good. Score is now 21-20. The L-Cats lead with 3:53 left to play in the first half. Stoddard gets it to Foster. Foster now to Retrom. Now back to Stoddard in the corner. Gets it to Bender. Bender dribbles in, tries to shoot it above two players. No good. Rebounded by Wooler. Wooler now giving it to Ackerman. Ackerman pushing it up. Back to Banfield at the top. Timeout taken by the Vikings. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Dr. Steven Samuelson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377 to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did. You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Lake Mills High School. 3:31 left to play until halftime. Score is 21-20. Lake Mills leads. Moen with a really good game for Lake Mills coming into this one. Their leading scorer is usually Bender, but Bender hasn't had as much playing time. Torrin Hanna, the leading scorer for the Vikings with 10 points. Torrin had 11 last game, so already almost to that mark. As Wooler has it. Wooler will find Banfield down low. Banfield will get called with a travel and will be another Vikings turnover. Redstrom gets it into Stoddard. Now over to Bender. Bender guarded by Hanna, gets it to Redstrom in the corner. Now to Stoddard. Stoddard at the top. Now into the corner to Foster. Foster to Redstrom. Now to Bender. Now swings it over down low to Moen. Moen dribbling in, working on Wooler. Shoots up, no good, but gets the foul. Foul will most likely be on Ray Wooler, as it is. His second of the game. Moen now at the line. First free throw rattles in. Carter Ackerman checking in for Ray Wooler. Wooler leaving with foul trouble with 2. Second free throw. Up and good. As the ref blows the whistle. Not really sure what for. Something seems to be wrong with Retrom. Wilkie checking in for him. Hanna will bring it up for the Vikings with 2:52 left to play until halftime. Hanna driving in, kicks it to Johnson. Johnson puts up a three, no good. Rebounded by Moen. Moen now kicks it to Bender. Bender at the top now to Moen. Moen to Foster. Foster to Bender. Bender in the corner now to Wilkie. Vikings playing some pretty solid defense here. Just a couple little things as Moen drives in, will draw a foul, but they'll say no shot. But Vikings have played really solid defense. It's been on the offensive end where they've struggled, having a lot of turnovers in this one.
Mount Horeb foul, 40, Reese Rick, his first, team's 5th. Big nose line at 20, Jackson Retro.
Foul was on Reese Rick, his first of the game. as Stoddard will get it into Retcham. Retcham now up top to Moen. Moen to Stoddard, stolen by Banfield. Banfield pushing it up. Moen right behind him as he gets the lay-in. Bender with it on the wing. Gets it to Foster in the corner. Passes tip, stolen by Ackerman as he will get the ball stolen from him by Foster. Under 2 minutes now to play, 23-22. Ball is tipped by Ackerman again, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. 23-22, Lake Mills leads with 1:54. Stoddard getting it into Foster. Foster now back to Stoddard. Stoddard dribbling up top, guarded really closely by Banfield. Drives in, kicks it to Retcham, and puts it up for the lay-in. Banfield pushing it up for the Vikings. Over to Hannah. Tries to get to Rick, didn't see the pass, but somehow managed to bring that one in. Now back to Hannah at the top. Hannah dribbling in, kicks it to Rick. Rick puts up the shot and banks it in. Bender with the ball for Lake Mills. Gives it to Moen, tries to drive in. They say no shot. Foul is called on the floor. Foul is on Reese Rick, his second of the game.
40, Reese Rick. The second team 6.
Reese Rick coming out of the game. Coming in for him is Garrison Lindley. Ball's in right into the hands of Torrin Hannah with an easy steal. Hannah now with it at the top. 1:05 left to play until halftime. Vikings trail 25-24 as Banfield has it. Vikings taking their time, not really rushing a shot right now. Lindley at the top. Now trying to give it to Banfield, stolen by Bender. Bender pushing it up, gives it to Moen as Moen goes in for the easy lay-in. 40 seconds left here in the first half as Banfield brings it back up. Banfield pulls up for a three. Shot is blocked by Bender as there is a foul called on Banfield. Banfield called with the foul. His first of the game, 17 foul, so Bender will head to the line for bonus. Free throw from Bender is no good. Rebounded by Ackerman. Ackerman gives it to Hannah. Hannah now to Banfield. Banfield walking it up the court. Vikings most likely going to go for one last shot as the pass is stolen by Stoddard. Stoddard going up and gets the lay-in. Banfield now pushing it up. 10 seconds left. Now to Ackerman. Ackerman to Lindley. Lindley being double teamed, gets it to Hannah. Pass is stolen by Stoddard, and that will be the first half. Score is 29-24. Lake Mills leads. We will take a quick break, and we will be right back with the Wisco Radio halftime show.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity. There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do Wisconsin's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
Replays of past games.
High school sports are fun.
Covering all Vikings athletics action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking on
your
the archive
teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
You are listening to Wisco Radio. When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property. At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknorman.firstweber.com.
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymounthoreb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
This is Wisco Radio.
Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan of Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Wisco Radio for photos, stats, the tip tracker, and much more.
Welcome back to Lake Mills High School. Vikings are down 29-24 with 4:43 left in halftime. Leading scorers for Lake Mills are Moen with 14 points, also with 2 rebounds, and Stoddard with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and also 4 assists. On the Vikings side of things, Hannah has 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist, and Banfield with 6 points and 2 assists. Vikings played a really solid half of defense, but just on the offensive side of things, just could not get things going with 11 turnovers. I mean, that's just something that you have 11 turnovers in a game. It's pretty hard to win with those stats. Also, 5 for 6 on free throws, most of those coming from Torrin Hannah, and 3 for 8 on three-pointers. Lake Mills also with 8 turnovers, so just a very sloppy game of basketball all around from both teams. 4 for 5 on free throws, most of those coming from Moen, and 2 for 9 on three-pointers. Three-point game is something that usually is pretty strong here for Lake Mills, especially with Bender, their leading scorer, but Bender was out early with 2 fouls within the first couple minutes, so he hasn't really been a huge factor in this game. 3:38 left until play resumes here at halftime. Vikings down 29-24. We will take another break, and we'll be right back.
Play in Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or playinwisconsin.com.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
Play in Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit playinwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Play in Wisconsin.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak days. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Vikings trailing 29-24 here at halftime. 1:30 left until play will resume. Things are looking a little bit different here this season with the whole pandemic going on. All players on the court wearing masks and definitely a lot less fans than normal. One thing that will play a huge factor actually this season is the fans. You don't have that home court advantage in that student section that you normally do have at games. Should be kind of interesting to see how that plays out with the season. As we mentioned earlier, just a sloppy all-around game from both teams, a lot of turnovers. Hopefully the Vikings can turn that around here as we will take one final quick break before play will resume. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Find all previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast tab.
Coming out of halftime, Lake Mills will start with the ball. Bender gets it down low to Moen. Moen goes up with a shot right away, no good, but gets the foul called. Foul will be on Ackerman. His first of the game. Adam Moen at the line shooting more free throws. First free throw is good. Both teams only missing one free throw apiece so far in this one. Moen with his second free throw. Good as well. Banfield will bring it up for the Vikings. Banfield to Wooler. Wooler on the wing. Gets it to Rick in the corner. Rick now back to Wooler. Wooler dribbling left, now back right. Gets to Rick down low. Rick goes up with the shot. Short, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lake Mills will be Vikings ball. Banfield will throw it in for the Vikings. looking for the open player, gets it to Hannah. Baseline jumper, tries to bank it in, no good. Rebounded by Retrum. Retrum pushes it up to Bender. Bender wants to take the three, doesn't. Gets a foul called on the drive-in. No shot. Foul will be on Hannah. Get him for the blocking foul. His second of the game. First of the game, correction. Moen with it at the top. Over to Bender on the wing. Now gets it to Retrum. Retrum puts the shot up. Good. Banfield bringing it up. Banfield at the top. Dribbles left, gets it to Ackerman. Ackerman in the corner, dribbling right. Tries to find Hannah down low. Ball gets kicked away. Will be Mount Horeb ball with the kicked ball violation. Banfield passing it in. Looking for Wooler down low. Gets it to him as another foul will be called. Foul will be on Moen. Banfield gets it into Ackerman. Ackerman at the top. Now finds Hannah down low. Hannah going up and gets it with the left hand. Bender dribbling it up. Pushes it way up over to Foster. Foster now to Moen. Moen now back to Foster on the wing. Gets it to Bender in the corner. Bender dribbling right. Kicks it to Foster. Foster guarded by Ackerman. Now to Retrum. Over to Bender. Down low. Ball is stolen by Wooler. Pushes it up to Banfield as Banfield will just decide to slow it down and get things set up for the Vikings. 16 minutes left to play in this one. L-Cats lead the Vikings 33-26. Ackerman with it, gets it to Hannah. Hannah dribbling down, tries to get a shot up, but they get him for the charge. Hannah with his second foul. Banfield looked like he was going to show a little bit of press there, then decided to fall back. Bender with it near the logo, kicks it to Foster. Foster now to Retrum at the top, tries to find Moen down low. Ball's tipped. Moen ends up with it. As Stoddard dribbles in, gets the shot and the foul. Stoddard now at the line trying to convert on the and one. Foul was on Reese Rick, his third of the game. As Stoddard's free throw is up and rattles out, rebounded by Hannah. Torin Hannah bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it over to Wooler. Wooler dribbling left, now to Ackerman, now over to Hannah. Hannah, spin move, kicks it to Rick. Rick going baseline as they will get Reese Rick for the charging foul. That'll be his fourth foul. Not good for the Vikings as a key player, and Reese Rick will be in foul trouble for the rest of this one with 4. Just one foul away from fouling out. Garrison Lindley and Paul Matthews checking into the game for Ackerman and Rick. Stoddard bringing it up. Banfield showing a little bit of press. Over to Bender. Bender to Moen. Moen puts the shot up and gets it to go. Banfield running the point as a timeout will be taken by the Vikings. 37-26, L-Cats lead with 14:56 left in this one. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and Mount Horeb Barneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling your property.
At First Weber of Mount Horeb, Mark Nortman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, whether it be in the town or in the country. For the expertise and the experience you need, call 608-575-3393 or visit them online, marknortman.firstweber.com.
Wisco Radio, home of the Mount Horeb Vikings.
Welcome back. 14:56 left to play in this one. 37-26 is the score. L-Cats are leading the Vikings. Before the break, Reese Rick with a big foul. Was his fourth foul of the game, so already in foul trouble. Early into this second half will be Vikings ball. Lindley looking to pass it in. Banfield bringing it up. Guarded by Foster. Now over to Wooler. Wooler trying to look for an open cutter. Gets it to Matthews in the corner. Matthews trying to go baseline. Nothing going there. Kicks it to Wooler. Wooler now dribbling right. Tries to go in. Kicks it back to Matthews. Matthews now to Hannah at the top. Hannah pulls up for three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Bender. Bender pushing it up to Moen. Moen dribbling right. Crossover. Now to Bender at the top. Bender dribbling in. Gets it to Retrom as he will finish. Banfield now bringing it up for the Vikings. Over to Lindley. Lindley to Hannah. Hannah dribbling baseline. Gets the finish to go. Torrin Hannah with another couple of points. As Foster has it in the corner. Gets it down low to Retrom. Retrom to Bender. Bender back to Retrom. Dribbling baseline on Lindley. No good. Off the side of the backboard. And now Bender driving in. Gets the lay-in and the foul. Bender now has the opportunity to get the and one. Foul was on Torrin Hannah. His third of the game. Vikings already with 6 fouls in the second half. As Bender's free throw is good. One more foul for the Vikings, and Lake Mills will already be in bonus with 13:45 left in the game. Lindley dribbling in. Gets it to Matthews. Matthews now to Banfield. Banfield going right. Gets it back to Matthews. With 3 players around him, gets the ball stolen. Bender pushing it up to Stoddard. Shot is blocked by Lindley. Goes out of bounds and will be Lake Mills ball. .21 left to play. Lake Mills gets it into Moen. Moen dribbling in. Goes up with the shot. No good, but gets the foul called. Vikings with a lot of fouls here in the second half. Foul was on Lindley. His first of the game. Lake Mills will now be in bonus for the rest of this one. Moen free throw, good. 43-28 now the score with 13:17 left. Sam Johnson looking to check into this one for Ray Wooler. Moen getting ready for his second free throw. Up and good. Moen's a solid 8 for 8 on free throws so far in this one. Score is now 44-28. Hannah with it behind the back. Can't get the lane to go. Rebound Moen. Pushing it up to Stoddard. Stoddard dribbling up the middle. Guarded closely by Banfield. Now to Moen. Foster in the corner with it. Finds Retrom. Now to Stoddard at the top. Moen on the wing, and a timeout will be taken by Lake Mills with 12:48 left in this one. 44-28 your score. Vikings trailing. We'll be right back.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymounthoreb.com. Book online or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Now it's time to get back to the Vikings athletic action, brought to you live right here on Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to Lake Mills High School. Vikings trailing 44-28. Just want to wish Ray Wooler's grandma a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Helen Carl. Lake Mills will get the ball coming out of the timeout. Passing it in to Bender. Bender guarded closely by Matthews. Dribbling with the left. Gets it to Retram. Now to Moen. Foster with it over to Bender. Stoddard at the top. Now to Bender again. Puts the little shot up. No good short. Rebound Matthews. Gives it to Hannah, who's pushing it up the court. Slows it down a little bit. Kicks it to Matthews, who pulls up way deep and hits the three. Deep three from Paul Matthews, who is the leading scorer with 12 points in the Vikings season opener. Moen with it in the corner, guarded by Hannah. Kicks it to Retram. Now to Stoddard down low. Shot's good. $11:55 left to play in this one. Banfield to Johnson. Johnson finds Matthews as Matthews will get called for the travel. Another turnover by the Vikings. Bender running the point for Lake Mills, guarded by Matthews. Johnson. Now to Stoddard. Stoddard to Bender in the corner. Bender kicks it to Foster. Foster to Moen. Now to Bender, driving in with the left and gets it to go. Hannah bringing it up. Over to Lindley. Lindley kicks it to Banfield. Banfield on the wing. Guarded by Foster. Now to Hannah at the top. Hannah dribbles in, picks up his dribble. Tries to find Matthews cutting to the hoop as the ball will go out of bounds and will be Lake Mills ball. $10:58 left to play in this one. Bender near the logo, dribbles in, gives it to Moen. Moen to Foster, back to Moen in the corner. Looking for Stoddard in the post, finds Bender cutting to the hoop, who will get the lay-in. Lake Mills just running a really good offensive approach right now, finding the open cutters, making good shots, and not rushing anything. Hannah dribbling left, tries to shoot the fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Moen. Moen kicks it to Stoddard, now pushing it up to Bender. Bender now to Foster. Foster kind of setting things up here. Now to Stoddard at the top, over to Retram. Now down low to Bender. Bender going baseline, puts the shot up, no good, but will draw the foul. Foul was on Paul Matthews. His third of the game. Bender first free throw good. 10:05 left to play in this one. Hellcats lead the Vikings 51-31. Bender now getting ready for his second free throw. Up and good as well. Hannah bringing it up over to Wooler on the wing, to Ackerman in the corner. Dribbling left. Ackerman now with it, gets it to Johnson near the top. Back to Ackerman, now to Wooler in the corner. Tries to find Hannah, cutting to the basket. Hannah gets it, double teamed. Tries to dribble out of it, finds another defender, and somehow manages to get a basket there. Nice job by Hannah just to get around all those defenders and get to the rim. Bender over to Retram, back to Bender. Finds Moen, goes up with the shot and gets it. A lot of passing and cutting from Lake Mills, working really good for them so far in this one with 9 minutes left. Ackerman to Hannah. Hannah dribbling in and will get called for the offensive foul. His second offensive foul in this one.
Offensive foul by Torrin Hannah. His fourth team's
That's Hannah's fourth foul of the game, as Paul Matthews will check in for him. Reese Rick also in the game with 4 fouls. So now 2 Vikings in really deep foul trouble. Bender dribbles up near the logo. Dribbles left, kicks it to Moen, back to Bender. Now to Stoddard at the top, to Retram. Moen to Stoddard, guarded by Johnson. Now over to Retram. Foster in the corner, back to Bender. Back to Stoddard. Dribbles in, kicks it to Bender. Gets the left-hand finish. Johnson bringing it up for the Vikings. Dribbles in, kicks it to Wooler. Now to Matthews in the corner, guarded by Foster. Wooler with it now. Back to Matthews, to Rick at the top. Swings it to Ackerman. Johnson in the corner now, dribbles right. Tries to kick it to Matthews. Tip, gets it down to Reese Rick. Puts up the shot, no good, but will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throws of the night for Reese Rick. First free throw from Rick is good, rattles in. That foul was on Moen, his second of the game. Only the second team foul for the Elcats in the second half with 8 minutes left to play. Rick, second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Foster. Stoddard taking his time, bringing the ball up. Elcats just kind of not rushing anything, looking for their shot, taking as much time off the clock as they can. As Moen with it now decides to pull the three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Reese Rick. Matthews pushing the ball up, gets it to Wooler in the corner. Now skips it over to Ackerman. Ackerman now swings it back over to Matthews. Dribbling right, tries to spin, nothing, and then gets it to Johnson. Johnson now dribbling in, kicks it to Ackerman. Ackerman trying to find someone, tries to find Matthews. Ball is tipped, ball on the ground, and is eventually gathered in by Moen. Bender now with it near half court. Over to Moen. Lake Mills very spread out right now, not trying to rush any shots. Just taking as much time off the clock as they can. Gets it to Moen down low, wide open, nobody even near him. And gets the easy bucket. 58-34 is the score with 6:33 left to play. Ackerman in the corner, gets it to Matthews, almost stolen. Matthews drives in, layup no good, rebounded by Retram. Now to Bender. Bender to Retram. Now over to Stoddard. Skips it to Bender. Bender puts up the three. Good. Johnson now bringing it up as the clock hits 6 minutes. Ackerman in the corner, finds Reese Rick in the post. Now to Wooler. As Wooler will get called for a travel. Lake Mills really only running a 5-man rotation. Wilkie coming in a couple times, but otherwise it's been Stoddard, Bender, Moen, Foster, and Retrum. Right now, though, number 30, Grant Horkin checking into the game for the first time. Bender gets it to Horkin. Double teamed, now to Bender. Bender skips it to Stoddard. Stoddard puts up the shot, good. 3-pointer by Stoddard with 5:33 left. Banfield dribbling left as he will get called for the traveling violation for yet another Mount Horeb turnover. Wilkie will also check into the game. Vikings with 17 turnovers in this one, something that you just can't win with. The Vikings really need to clean that up in their next game if they want to win. And Bender at the top, over to Wilkie. Gets it back to Bender. 3 players around him. Somehow dribbles out of it. Finds Retrum down low. Tries to go up for the shot. Whistle will be blown. Foul is on Corey Olson, his first of the game. Retrum at the line shooting 2. First one, no good. Retrum now getting ready for his second shot. Free throw is up and rattles in. Banfield bringing it up for the Vikings. Guarded by Wilkie. Over to Hannah on the wing. Trying to look for Wooler, who is the cutter. Now Hannah cutting with Banfield at the top. Gets it to Matthews on the wing. Matthews to Hannah. Hannah over to Olson. Now Matthews with it in the corner. Tries to dribble left, nothing going. Now Banfield with it, dribbling right. Finds Hannah down low, spin move, puts the shot up, gets it to go, and draws the foul. Torrin Hannah with the chance for a 3-point play here if he can convert on this free throw. 65-36 the score. Vikings trail. 4:34 left to play. Hannah's free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Bender. Bender pushing it up, gets it to Retrum, now in the corner. Wilkie to Bender, now over to Moen. Wilkie with it now, guarded by Banfield. Bender over to Moen. Moen just sitting with the ball up top, now decides to dribble, drives in, kicks it for the 3, good. Grant Horkin with his first points of the game. Banfield cutting to the rim, Hannah with the ball, kicks it to Matthews. Matthews shoots up the 3, no good, long. Rebounded by Horkin. Horkin draws a foul and will head to the free throw line. That foul was on Corey Olson. It's his second of the game. Lake Mills in double bonus. Horkin first free throw, no good. Lindley and Johnson coming in for Banfield and Hannah. Jonathan Lund also coming in for Lake Mills. Horkin's second free throw long, no good. Rebounded by Wooler. Gives it to Matthews. Matthews pushing it up now. Olsen shoots up the three. No good. Rebounded by Bender. 3:35 left to play in this one. Vikings trailing big 68-36. Wilkie with it. Over to Horkin. Horkin to Moen. Now Bender with it at the top. Over on the wing to Wilkie. Wilkie shoots up the three. No good. Rebounded by Wooler. Matthews now pushing it up for the Vikings. Gets it to Lindley in the corner. Tries to dribble in baseline. Kicks it to Johnson. Puts up the three. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings.
Lake Mills line of 11, Matthew Stenbrock, 32, Jeremiah Lago.
Lago checking into the game for Lake Mills. Along with Stenbrotten. Wilkie with it. Gets it over, double teamed now by Olsen, and Johnson gets it up top to Stenbrotten. As a timeout will be taken by Lake Mills. We will take one quick as well. Vikings down with 2:41 left to play.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
68-36 your score with 2:41 left to play. Vikings down. Sloppy game by the Vikings with a ton of turnovers in this one. Travels and just not throwing the ball to nowhere. So they really got to clean that up for the future games. Lake Mills has played all around solid game though, especially in the second half, running a really solid offense with a lot of cuts and just taking their time with their shots and not rushing anything. Will be Lake Mills ball coming out of this timeout, as Lund will get it into Wilkie. Wilkie bringing it up over to Stenbrotten, now to Horkin. Horkin at the top, over to Legel. Now down low to Lund. Now up top to Wilkie. Lake Mills not really looking for a shot here, at least yet. They're just running down clock as Wilkie will actually go up for the shot for a lay-in. Johnson dribbling in, finds Lindley down low with the nice lay-in. Under 2 minutes to play now in this game. Horkin over to Lund. Wilkie in the corner, double teamed. Up top, now to Lund. Over to Horkin. Horkin guarded by Wooler. Up top is Lund. Thought about the three for a second, decided not to take it. Lake Mills passing the ball around, no dribbling at all really, as Lund will shoot the three, no good, rebounded by Wooler. 1:20 left to play in this one. Vikings down 70-38. A foul will be called on Lake Mills. Foul is on Wilkie. His first of the game. Lake Mills bringing in a couple of substitutions.
Also in the Lake Mills lineup for Cooper Dorothy.
Vikings have the ball underneath the hoop. Johnson looking to pass it in, gets it to Matthews. Matthews puts up the shot, rattles out no good, rebounded by Wooler. Ball's rolling around, and Lake Mills will end up with it. Lake Mills with it on the wing, up top now. Kautzer with it at the top, now into the corner. Ball is on the ground, no one gets it, ends up into the hands of Lake Mills. Dribbling in, Lake Mills passing it around here, 40 seconds left. As Lake Mills just kind of running around, passing the ball around, trying to run down this clock. As the ball will go out of bounds off the Vikings. Hagdorn checking in for Lake Mills. With it down low in the post now, guarded by Wooler. Kicks it out. Over on the wing. Passing it around, dribbles in, goes up for the shot. Gets it to go. 10 seconds left to play. Johnson brings it up for the Vikings. Wooler now to Lindley in the corner. 5 seconds left. As Lindley puts up the shot, no good. And that is the end of this one. 72-38, your final score. Vikings lose. We will take a quick break, and then we will be back with the Wisco Radio postgame show.
Plain, Wisconsin, the largest selection and the lowest prices on swing sets, basketball hoops, trampolines, backyard courts, sports training products, and much more. Try first at Plain, Wisconsin, Parmenter Street in Middleton, or plainwisconsin.com.
Dr. Steven Sanderson and Lauren Ta are your local eye care professionals. Any time of year is a great time to schedule your optical exam and your eye care needs. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care, 437-3377, to schedule your eye exam today. 437-3377. You'll be glad you did.
Plain, Wisconsin is your local home court headquarters for everything basketball. From driveway hoops to indoor-outdoor home courts, find the perfect addition for your family. Visit plainwisconsin.com or stop by Wisconsin's only basketball showroom to see all the features before you buy. Try it first at Plain, Wisconsin.
You are listening to an exclusive interview brought to you only by Wisco Radio.
Farmer Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmer Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmer Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmer Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Wisco Radio, the leader in Mount Horeb Prep Athletics.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
The Jared Nelson Agency is a proud supporter of Viking athletics. Known as the top farm insurer in Wisconsin, the Jared Nelson Agency is also your source for commercial, home, auto, and life insurance. Call 437-4020 or stop by the office at 211 West Main Street, Mount Horeb, to protect what matters most.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
This is Wisco Radio.
It's an exciting time to work at Land's End in Dodgeville. Our distribution and call centers are hiring for first and second shift holiday part-time jobs. We offer flexible schedules in a variety of positions. Plus, you'll get access to our amazing employee discount, on-site clinic, and fitness center, and so much more. Starting wage is $13.25 to $14.25 an hour, with premium wages up to $21.38 per hour for select peak days. In addition, we offer weekend and evening premium pay. Apply today at landsend.com/jobs. That's landsend.com/jobs.
You are listening to the Mount Horeb Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Can't make it to the game? Catch it live on WiscoRadio.com or download our mobile app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Barneville football, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics.
You are listening to Wisco Radio.
Welcome back to the Wisco Radio postgame show. Vikings losing in this one 72-38. Vikings with 4 for 13 on three-pointers, 30.7%. Shot 43.4 from the field and shot 66% from the free throw line. Finishing with turnovers, though, for 17. Not good. On the Lake Mills side of things, Lake Mills finished this game really well with solid offense. And with that, we're going to hand it over to Evan Stange for some keys to the game.
So like Colin said, we definitely need to stress those turnovers. Far too many this game. If they would like to win in the next game, they certainly need to keep those down. I would say the Vikings had a great defense in the first half, keeping points relatively close together, keeping up with Lake Mills. However, in the second half, they seem to kind of let that down. So once again, if they want to really win that next game, they will have to work on that as well. Colin?
And with that, I believe we will wrap things up here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, and as always, go Vikings.
This is Wisco Radio.
The experts at Web.com want to build your business a successful website for free, just like we did for these current Web.com customers.
We've looked at other website designers. There's nobody better than Web.com.
Web.com can build your website in as little as 7 days free. Plus, we'll promote it on all the major search engines. If after 30 days you're happy, we'll continue to provide promotion, hosting, support, and maintenance, all for one low monthly fee. If not, cancel and pay nothing.
If you're in business and you don't have a web presence, you won't be taken seriously.
Call right now and you'll also get a free .com or .net domain name for your new website, powered by VeriSign, the world's leading domain name provider.
No upfront charge for site build, after which ongoing fees apply. Rights to site are relinquished when canceled. Domain included during active service.